Great.
Very easy, very loose. Hey, speaking of easy and loose on a Tuesday morning, well, that sounds bad, Jessie J. Not what I meant. We were talking before. I was explaining what we were going to do. It's conversational is probably the best word.
I actually have a tattoo that's supposed to say lose, and it says loose.
Oh, no.
Perfect. It sums me up perfectly.
We're learning so much about each other so early this morning.
I'm easy and loose.
Thank you.
Buy the album.
It's called ROSE. That's the subtitle, actually. No, but so it's a 4-letter acronym, and it is a 4-part series that's now out in its entirety. In its entirety,
it's been a long time coming. Very, very excited for it to be out. It's a really honest album. It has 4 sections: realizations, obsession, sex, and empowerment. It's a real woman's album. You know, it's that kind of time where you shed and you learn and you grow and you change, and the honesty in that time. You know, your weakness, your strengths, and I'm very proud of it.
It's also 4 years in the making.
Yes, it's been a long time.
Yeah. And there was reason behind that.
Yeah, I just needed to get to know myself behind the camera again and just re-ground my feet and understand what I wanted to do, you know. So I think every woman and every person can understand that 25 to 30 is really that time when you really kind of reflect and evaluate and learn, and I just tried to put some of those lessons into songs for myself to emotionally get through a hard time and a good time, but also to capture them for other people.
And it's I agree that age is such an evolution of a person, especially a woman, I would imagine. For me, it certainly was, and I think a lot of people can relate to that. But your video for Queen, which is the song that you're singing for us this morning, you see the evolution, you see the people, you see you even, and kind of this like the slow-mo boomerang is all, you know, done multiple times. That video, when you came up with the idea, was the nude part the first concept?
Well, the nude thing is very much just to represent race, you know, the human race and different women's, you know, skin color and the celebration of that. And for me, the piece of material that I'm holding is the skin, you know, is my skin, and then sometimes on certain lyrics I'm hiding behind it, and then sometimes I'm holding it and I'm proud of it, you know. So for me, that was the symbol of that. But for me, I just wanted the video to celebrate, as if I could have had 1,000 women in the video, I would have. But I wanted to celebrate every woman, from big, small, from black to white to Spanish to transgender to gay to, you know, just everyone.
And that's what you see
queens.
In there.
Yes.
And that was one of my favorite images, is when everybody comes up together. And
that's my favorite part to shoot.
Yeah, and I kept thinking first it must be difficult to happen because it's always hard to get a lot of people all at once.
I was so surprised that everyone was there for such a long time, but
that's what
every woman wanted to be there. Yeah. You know, and all of them came up to me individually at some point and were just like, we've never felt so celebrated as ourselves in a video.
And that's the thing.
I just kept saying, be you. There's no
direction.
Act. Right? No, you don't have to be anyone but yourself. If anything, be yourself more. Exaggerate, you know, who you are. So it was really nice to see women that actually hadn't done that, even though this is what they do. That they actually became themselves on camera as opposed to acting someone else. So it was a really special video, and I edited myself.
Oh wow!
So I was really connected. I did 17 hours of footage. It took me 6 days. So now I don't. I don't do that. I'm the eyes and they're the hands. Okay. It's a great combo.
I was like, I didn't know you were an editor too.
I kind of am, but not.
Right.
I need to learn how to do it with my hands.
Yeah. My husband does it this way. I was like,
what? No, is that too easy to list?
That's also third title.
Her husband knows how to do it.
Yeah. 2 kids later. The subtext or in the video, like, to me, music can be just music, and I'm sure for you, songs of yours don't necessarily always need video, but in this one, people need to see the video.
Yes. The song made more sense when people saw the video. I know that, which is why I didn't want to rush the video, and I actually wanted to give the song time to breathe. You know, for people to hear it but not have a visual straight away. I think sometimes the mystery can be gone, and I wanted it to just kind of, you know, do its thing without a visual, and then once the visual came out, I know that I wanted as many women around the world to be represented as possible. And as I always say, I want to make music that stands the test of time, that lives beyond my years. I know that my niece's kids, she's 11, her kids' kids will be able to have this. music lives forever. That's the beauty of it. So I know that in my power, what I want to do is make sure that the music I'm making changes the world in my own little way. You know, there's fluff songs that I love to make that are fluff and they're good for the moment, and you know, you can play them at a wedding, but I want songs that I know can give somebody that 3 minutes that they need to feel happier, to feel more understood, to cry. You know, to give them something to feel.
And it works then, taking the 4 years, taking the time and allowing yourself to, hopefully. And so if now that you feel this and you've kind of gotten yourself grounded, do we have to wait 4 years again, you think?
Who knows? Who knows?
That part you can't plan.
No, and I think that's the beauty of it, that I've found my power in not feeling like I have to run against the expectation. You know, that I'm just running more into myself, and that I've gone back to that place of how I was when I was 17. You know, my first record, Who You Are, was very much like this one. It doesn't sound the same, but it came from the same place of just me writing from my heart. And I haven't done that since this record. So I want to just keep on that journey, and I have ideas, and I've already continued to write. Because I've broken the seal now, and I've got my confidence back. So when it's not as complicated and the expectation isn't there, I find it a lot easier to be free.
Well, we're so happy that you're here.
Oh, you have no idea.
Free, loose and easy.
Free, loose and easy. Jessie J.
We can't wait to see you on the show, you guys. Make sure to grab the album ROSE, and this morning you're going to hear Queen.
Yes, you are going to hear Queen.
We are so happy to have you. Thank you.
No, thank you.
And we'll see you guys. Turn on GMA right now. Great 2 hours ahead.
Turn it up really loud and sing along. If you don't know the words, don't sing along.
Hum it.